guys, welcome back to a brand new video. We are going shopping today. So I did intend on this video being in particular an M&S shop with me and maybe a haul if we pick something up. However, I'm going to nip into town. Obviously we're going to M&S, but there's a few other places I want to nip to as well, including Primark. So I'm going to include all the shops that we go in today, and I'm just going to bring you along with me. Also, you guys, I might even stop for lunch in the M&S cafe. I keep seeing online loads of the yummy food, and I just know that the festive menu is out because I've got the brochure. So once we've shopped, we might be a little bit hungry, who knows? We might want a festive drink at least. Like I said in a previous video, I don't really do that when I'm on my own, and I should do it more often because I've just got anxiety when it comes to like sitting down on my own in a cafe or a coffee shop, or especially for going for lunch, like taking yourself to lunch. Like, how freaking sad. I mean, I don't know why I think like that, but you know, sometimes when you're on your own, you have to do these things, don't you? So yeah, I might do it. If I feel brave enough, we'll do that as well. So let's get going. shall we do first? Shall we do what we got from Primark? Shall we do what we got from Waterstones? And I picked up a couple bits from M&S. Do you know what, you guys? It's a good job this wasn't an M&S shop with me in haul, because the haul is quite underwhelming, so I'll just tell you that in advance. We'll do the M&S first because it's quite underwhelming. The reason why is I kept it till last, and we did lunch, didn't we, which was, oh my god, delicious. If you're in the M&S cafe, you need to have that lunch. It was like a festive toasty. It was just like your Boxing Day toasty, and then they did a little side of gravy, optional, for £1, and oh my god, that toasty dipped in that gravy. It was fabulous. I went for the gingerbread frappuccino, and I totally regretted it as soon as it arrived, because I realised like what a bunch of cream that was that I just didn't need. You know, I go on about eating all the treats, and then there I am in M&S cafe. I'm such a hypocrite sometimes, but this is just truly me. I'm constantly at war with myself. Anyway, I digress. I did get quite overwhelmed because we did the food haul last before I came home. By this point, it's like lunchtime. It's quite busy. It's like the festive period, so you can imagine what it's like out there in town. And it was just really busy, quite overwhelming. I couldn't think about what I was looking for, so I had like this brain fog. We'll have to go back to M&S first thing in the morning and do another food shop more nearer to December, or maybe in the December month, because there's a few things now I've got home that I remember that I want from M&S. I want a really nice bottle of sherry for Christmas Day. Yeah, and I've got the food brochure downstairs, and it's got loads of things that I want in there for a cheese board. So these are mulling spices, and they're £2 per bag. And it's perfect for infusing red wine, gin or cider to create that festive tipple. So yeah, I picked up some of those. I can't wait to make my own mulled wine. It does say on the back here, excuse me, mulled wine serves 6 to 8. So it also suggests a bottle of Malbec or Rhone Valley red wine, 100 grams of granulated sugar, this bag of mulling spices, and stir together in a pot for 20 minutes. Do not boil, I think, because you will boil the alcohol out of the mulled wine. And ladle into thick glasses or mugs and add a slice of orange. I love mulled wine and mulled ciders. I had one yesterday actually with my hubby when we went to get the tree. We've got the tree. Obviously I have to get the tree in advance. You're not going to see it until the day, but yeah, we've got the tree, and we had a really Christmassy day. Like, unintentional. We went to get the tree, obviously that's Christmassy, but then we went to this cosy pub afterwards. If you're on my Instagram, you'll have seen it. But I just felt really, really festive because I had my first mulled cider of the season yesterday with orange slices in it. There's something about oranges, isn't there, that's like really Christmas Day for me anyway. Oh, also, how good is that for a little stocking filler as well? Okay, next up, so random, but I picked up this classic baking camembert. Indulgent, gooey, hot melted cheese, perfect for dipping and sharing. And I can't remember how much this was. So this was £3.50. And the reason why I wanted the camembert is because last year I did the festive nachos. Instead of like Mexican nachos, you know, with guacamole, you do cranberry sauce, you crumble in some stuffing, and you're meant to put some cheese in, cheese cubes. Usually it's camembert on the recipe, and then some nachos, and it's like festive nachos. They went down a treat in my house, so we're doing it again this year. In fact, that's a really good Christmas Eve, like, something. Anyway, last year I used just a normal blocks of cheese and cut them up into tiny squares, and it didn't melt as nicely, whereas this is on the recipe for a reason. It's because it's creamy and gooey and it sticks everything together. So I wanted some camembert basically, and that's why. Next up we have this Waterstones bag. So I went into the Waterstones, and there's so many good gift ideas in there. I could get lost in that shop all day long. I love books. I was looking for some vintage covers because I'm going to try and collect in a little bit of a library. I'm just really fussy with how the books look, you know, the covers and things like that. And I picked up a little I'm showing you this because it's not a surprise. Joelle knows that I'm getting her this for Christmas. In fact, she asked for it. So this, not only is it a cute little book, how gorgeous is that book? And I'm gonna get one for me as well because it was the last one on the shelf, so I had to pick it up today. Anyway, it gets Suzy points because it looks so freaking nice as well. It's like a tiny little book. So this journal belongs to you writing it. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. It's got little quotes in there, as you can see. I'm not great at explaining things, so let me just read you the back. This journal was created to help you make a time capsule of the next 5 years of your life in the simplest way possible. You can start at any point in the year, simply turn to today's date and take a few moments to answer the question at the top of the page. Or don't answer it, this is your journal. When you finish the year, move on to the next section. As the years go by, you'll notice how your answers evolve. And I just think it's just a really nice gift idea. So this was $14.99 from Waterstones. It was the last one on the shelf, but I'm definitely wanting to get me one of these. So yeah, a great gift idea, and it's something me and Joelle can do together. Okay, it turns out I bought the most from Primark, of course. Unintentionally. I love tan accessories, and I've got a tan waisted belt. However, it's a normal thickness tan belt, and I needed a skinny tan belt basically, so a bit of a boring one, but something I really needed. So this one was £2. Classic tan accessories. I love my winter creams, and as you can see, the tan accessories, the tan handbag, tan shoes, tan belt, just looks really, really well together, colour coordinated and all of that. So yeah, I bought a little tan belt, and it's a nice skinny one as well. I just think there's something so much more elevated with a skinnier belt. So there's been an item in Primark that I saw a couple of months ago actually, and I thought it's absolutely gorgeous, and I didn't get it, and I came home and I thought I should have got that item, and I never did. And then I did a Primark haul after that, and I still didn't pick it up, and I still couldn't stop thinking about it, and that's a sign, isn't it? So on this occasion I thought, if that item, trust it won't be in stock now, I've actually come to get it, but if it's in store, I'm gonna have to get it. So it is this gorgeous bralette. It's actually from the corset collection. As you can see, it's got a sort of corset style to it, and I think it's just absolutely stunning in this olive green colour. I just love it. It's more like a bralette, isn't it? And that's what it looks like at the back. It's a nice thick bralette, and I just think it's beautiful, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. So yeah, I had to have it, and it was £9. The only thing that annoys me is with this, they don't do the matching set, like it doesn't have matching bottoms. And that's something, when I buy something like this, I have to buy the set. I don't know why, it just coordinates, doesn't it? And yeah, they don't have bottoms, unfortunately, to match. So I'll have to find some knickers that match this somewhere else. Okay, one last thing from Primark. I walked past this and I had to go back and get it because I could not leave that store without buying it. I thought it looked really expensive, and that is this jumper. So it's a V-neck fine knit jumper, sleeves, just normal jumper, V-neck jumper. However, it's so sparkly for the festive season, but not too much. It's just really understated, and I think it's because it's got these tiny sequins, so they're not like massive, loud, shouty sequins. They're really tiny, small sequins, because I don't really like a lot of sparkle, but 'tis the season and all that, and I just thought maybe we should try something new for the festive season. But yeah, maybe we should steer away from the ugly Christmas jumpers this year. It's a full length jumper, and obviously you can tuck it in at the front, so wear a nice pair of plain bottoms and then just this little tiny sparkle at the top. I just think it's really, really nice. And it's a little bit expensive for what it is. So yeah, it was £16, a little bit expensive for Primark, but we went into M&S, and although there were some wonderful bits, there was nothing as nice as this. and you probably would have paid over £35 for something like this in M&S. So yeah, it was worth the money if you ask me. A nice little neutral jumper, but with a tiny little bit of sparkle for the festive season. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed coming shopping with me today. Just probably a day in the life, wasn't it really? I was just going about my normal business, but I thought, why not bring you along with me? I can't believe I went and sat on my own and had lunch like that. Now, a few people were looking at me and I was starting to get really anxious. Anyway, that's another story for another time, but we did it, didn't we? We overcame it. That's what we're all about. So battery is flashing, you guys. I'm going to let you get going. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Hi, me again. Sorry, guys. I've just had a quick look online and that 5-year journal is £8 at freaking Amazon. Oh my God, I'm not spending £15 on it. Luckily, I've got the receipt in the bag here, so I'm going to take it back to Waterstones. And I'm going to buy it on Amazon. So I will link it in the description box down below for you guys because it's a great gift idea. Right, I'm really going now. Okay, bye.